Today I want to show you how to do this diagonally scored background that I used on this card, using the diagonal plate with Simply Scored. When you're going to use the Simply Scored diagonal plate, you start by turning it over so that you know where this arrow is, because that arrow needs to point to the top of the Simply Scored platform. I'm going to use a piece of cardstock slightly larger than the layer I want to end up with. And you'll see the reason for that in a minute. I'm going to score every half of an inch. With my stylus, I like to use the small end. It helps me stay in the grooves of the Simply Scored a little better. I start in the corner with my first score, and then what I found the easiest way to get the spacing right is to slip the tip of the stylus over 4 grooves, and you can hear it click into place like that, and you can feel it click into place. And this is why you want it a little bigger than the finished layer you want, because it kind of scallops the edge of it a little. You can also just go by the numbers along the top instead of counting the grooves, but I find that unless I've got my eyes really close to it, sometimes I can make a mistake that way. So whatever works best for you is just fine. Now that I've got it scored all the way across the top, you see I've got a blank space here. So now I put my stylus in the corner again and I count down those same 4 spaces and score. And this doesn't have the grooves along the side like it does on the top. So you really need to go by the feel of the tip of the stylus moving from one groove to the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, and score. 1, 2, 3, 4, and score. You can see that kind of scalloping that you end up with on 2 of the edges from doing this. Now we're going to score the other direction. So you turn the cardstock 90 degrees and you start again up in the corner. And once you've scored along the top, then you start scoring down the side again. Here's the piece after the scoring's finished. I'll trim all 4 edges to remove the indentations along the edges and have a simple yet elegant background for my image. For more inspiration and instruction, be sure to visit me at www.stampingmadly.com and the Mad Stamper YouTube channel. Happy stamping!